So everyone talks about niching down, having a ideal client, or knowing who your target market is. What does that actually mean? And why is the traditional way of doing it not exactly the correct way? So, see, when I first started doing fitness stuff, what I did was I focused more on kind of the low carb area, so stuff like paleo, keto, stuff, areas like that. And my focus was bodybuilding. So within that was a subset of people that I was actually marketing to, people who I knew I was speaking to, people I understood because I was eating the same way, I was doing the same workouts. I understood them a lot better. I understood their problems as a keto or a low carb or a paleo. I understand all of the problems, the fears, the doubts, the concerns, everything, all these things about it. And when shifting now, I'm focused on building an agency for real estate teams. So what this is it's not for everyone. It's not for insurance brokers. It's not for this. It's not for that. And what most people have a problem with niching down is they think they're turning away clients, definitely in real estate. A lot of people think that if they target certain people, if they speak to certain people, then they're throwing away clients. But the thing is, when you market to everyone, you market to no one. But what niching down actually means is when you put marketing messages out there, when you put emails, ads, content, whatever, you're speaking to one person. You're not speaking to everyone. When people write ads or they write emails or they write content, you have to speak as you're writing to one person. And when you're writing to one specific person, then you know who you're speaking to. Your marketing resonates with them because you understand the problems that they're facing, the fears that they have, the doubts that they have. See, let's think about it like this. Let's take a first-time homebuyer, and let's take someone who's moving up, and let's compare the two different people. See, a first-time homebuyer is a completely different mindset. They're not exactly sure about the whole entire process. They don't know how much they can afford. They don't know all of the nuances that go on the process. They have a lot more financial questions. But someone who's moving up, their main focus is finding the right home because they're looking either for that dream home, they're moving up to their dream home, or maybe they're moving up to a better neighborhood, or maybe they're moving up to a better school district, or maybe they're moving up because they want a shorter commute or a better lifestyle. Just within that moving up section, you have a wide range of people you're speaking to. And when you're speaking directly to that person, they feel understood. And the whole purpose of it is because, again, when you market to everyone, you market to no one. But when you speak more directly to someone, they feel understood. They feel heard. And instead of speaking at them, you're speaking with them. And it's completely two separate entities. And most people in marketing, they get stuck in this world where they're speaking at the client. And when you speak at someone, you speak over them. When you speak with them, it's like you're buddy to buddy. It's like you understand them. It's like, hey, I'm here to help you out. I understand what you're going through. I've been through this. I have clients that have been through this. You're speaking with them. That's more consultative. And you get seen more as an expert because you understand the problems that they face, the fears, the pains, and you understand their true goals, their true desires. And you understand how to bridge the gap from their pain, their problems, what they're moving from, why they're moving from it, to what they're moving to, why they're moving to it. And that's the gap. And you want to be the expert in the gap. See, when you're in a service-based business, you get paid to help bridge the gap. And as an expert, You get paid to help them get from where they are to where they want to be. But if they don't see you as the solution from them getting point A to point B, then they're never going to use you. And that's the problem, is most real estate agents never get seen as the solution because they never understand the problem. And they don't understand the fears of the client. And the client doesn't feel like they're at the same level. They understand them, that they understand the fears that they're going through, the pains that they're going through, the doubts, all these questions, all this stuff that they're going through. But when you market to someone and you make them feel understood and feel heard, then they're like, well, wait a second, he understands me. He understands where I'm at. He understands where I want to go. And then your unique sellable process, your process for helping them, the bridge to get them from point A to point B, your solution gets seen as a painkiller instead of a vitamin. And that's the huge thing in marketing, is most people, their marketing gets seen as a vitamin. And vitamins are everywhere. Now, when you're in pain and you really need something to dull the pain, you buy something that costs a lot more money and you do it now. And the thing is, when your marketing does not feel like you understand them, then you get seen as the vitamin. And so where this kind of gets lost in translation is when you're putting out content and stuff like that. Yes, you have to talk to their problems, their pains, their fears. You have to talk specifically to them. But people think that they're going to get bucketed to just that one client. But the truth is, let's take, for example, Gary Vee. See, Gary Vee, he likes wine. He talks about how he likes wine. He talks about garage sailing. He talks about jets. He talks about cards, business, all this stuff. That makes up who he is. And when you're putting out content, when you're marketing, people connect with him on those shared beliefs. And what you need to do is put out content that allows people to connect with you on those shared beliefs. And this is in the first bucket of what I talk about, is your authenticity bucket, and allowing people to connect with you on shared beliefs. So what kind of gets lost is there's two differentiating factors when it comes to putting out content based off of your niche, your ideal client. You have your authenticity bucket, which is allowing people to connect with you on your shared beliefs, your interests, what you believe as a person, what makes up you. And for someone, that may be like you like to play golf, so you share about the golf that you do. Or maybe you're huge into fitness and you talk about health, fitness, nutrition. Or maybe you love reading and you talk about the books you like to read, because people are going to connect with you with those books. You share these beliefs. And when you share those beliefs, you're going to connect with every type of people. But now what having an ideal client or an avatar is, or just understanding who you're speaking to when you put out a certain piece of content or put out emails or people you want to actually attract, that's having a marketing message. And when you have a marketing message that's tailored, you can have an offer that's tailored directly to that marketing message that gets seen as a painkiller and not just a vitamin. It gets seen as an actual solution to the problem that they have, and it gets seen as a way to get them from point A to point B, as the bridge to their problem. See, they're standing on a cliff and they're at point A. They have this chasm. They need to build this bridge, and your solution, your offer, your message has to be that bridge to get them from point A to point B. But if you're not speaking to them in a way that they feel understood, that they feel heard, and then that your solution is the solution, then you're not going to get seen as the solution for them. And that's the two differences, is you have your who you are and all that, and you have to share stuff who you are to connect, allow people to connect with you and connect with who you are. But then when it comes to your business and the people you actually want to work with. I talk about this all the time. If I go into your business, if anyone goes into your business and they look on a research level, who and where is 60 to 80% of your income actually come from? Who are those type of people that you work with? Who do you like to work with? I guarantee you they can take it and they can see that you work with these type of people. You work with first-time homebuyers. So why not attract more of them? Because you have a process behind that. You have a scalable process, a scalable solution, and you have a offer and a process that's tailored exactly to them because you know how they work. But that doesn't mean that's all you work with. See, let's think about businesses, for example, like Starbucks or Peloton. See, they know who they want to work with. Their product is not for everyone. Starbucks is not for everyone. Peloton is not for everyone. It is for a specific type of person. They know exactly who they're marketing to. And it's the same way. For example, Compass, EXP, Remax, not for everyone. They know exactly who the type of person they might be looking to attract. And the same thing is in your business. Who do you actually want to attract and work with? And that's who your marketing message, your marketing offer gets tailored around. Yes, you can have like 1 to 3 buckets of the people you generally work with. Maybe you work with first-time homebuyers, you work a lot with investors, and you work a lot with people who are moving up into a better neighborhood, aka they're a seller, but also a buyer. Maybe you have 2 to 3 buckets, but you have to tailor who you want to actually work with and who you want to actually attract with your emails, your ads, your content, your website, your social media, all this stuff. Because people are already going to connect with you on all of the beliefs that you have, the shared beliefs, the interests, and you're going to get people who want to work with you just because of that. But when you're marketing and you're putting out content, you're putting out ads, you're putting out social, you want it to be so laser focused so that they feel heard and understood. That's what niching down is. And that's where I feel like a lot of people get confused, is they mistake the two. You're going to work with people just on the shared beliefs, the authenticity, the content that you put out around your shared beliefs and your interests. But when you're putting out marketing messages, emails, texts, content, all this stuff, you need to understand who are you speaking to. Because when you know who you're speaking to, you understand everything about them. And that's what niching down actually means. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that shined some light. And let me know, who are the type of people that you want to attract in your business? What are the type of buyers or sellers or investors that you want to work with? I would love to know, who do you think your ideal client is? Let me know below, and I hope this provided some insight onto what this all actually means. So see you guys